How's it going, guys? It's Burgas here and welcome to another Heroes of History Epic Empire video. Today we're going to talk about the summons and basically everything you need to know about the summons. Now, why is that? It's just because I see same discussion rise it over and over and over again. I also get some questions. I get questions also in my Discord, which link you can find in the description below. But Heroes of History PT Mechanic are one of the most misunderstood systems in the game. So, and many players are wasting Antimatter because they think PT guarantee the promoted hero automatically. So this is one of the things that I'm going to scratch. I'm going to scratch PT doesn't not guarantee the hero, why players waste Antimatter. Guarantee and PT are different systems. So first thing first, let's start. PT doesn't not guarantee the hero. So when you see right now we're having Alexander the Great. By the way, huge W for Heroes of History Epic Empire that they finally involve some different heroes, different from the heroes we're currently having here, and start actually putting some heroes that can be interesting for the players. Obviously, if you're trying to get Maria Curie, it's going to be different, but because she's going to appear less often. But at the end of the day, the people who is having already these heroes or having majority of the heroes like 5-time awakened finally are going to have something interesting. And to be fair, Alexander the Great is not that bad hero. But anyway, we're for something different here. We even have something like a PT mechanic. So what the PT mechanic mean? Next guarantee 5-star hero. I have 2 from 200 every time you make one summon. Right now, just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to make one summon and we get Meruka, which was looking like Imhotep back in the days, but you're getting 1 point, still 200. Now for the normal drops or the normal summons, this is the time portal. This is maybe one of the portals you're going to receive the bunch of summonings. You're going to be up to 200. Obviously, it's different for the different portals. For the legendary time portal, is only 20. You make 20, you get the guarantee 5-star hero. Here, we're not having. By the way, here I don't remember. I think there was some event with this portal, but I'm not like 100% sure. Normally, it's just sitting like this. We have also the Egypt right now is going Arcane Time Portal, and as you can see here, it's just only 100. Here is like 200 till you get a legendary hero, and here is like 200 again to get a legendary hero. But what is the point here? Let's get back over the PT mechanic. Is every 200 activations guarantee a 5-star hero. Pulling a 5-star hero resets the PT counter. So the moment, it can be after 10 summons you pull a legendary hero. This is going to reset what is shown here. Why this is actually important? It's important because people, think I have to collect 200 to get a 5-star. You can get 5-star at 100 summons, even at the next summon, which I have even some videos where I basically just do couple summons just for the purpose of the video, and I get strike it with a legendary hero. And I'm like, well, what is going on here? But anyway, this thing is going to get resetted the moment you get a legendary hero. Now, what the people actually confuse the things is they think the moment they hit the 200 is going to give them Alexander the Great. This is one of the issue I see with the people. It's like, okay, we're having Alexander the Great, how we can get this hero? Maybe we have to get 200 and it's going to be guaranteed a 5-star hero. Right now is Alexander the Great a hero that we can get, so most likely it's going to be Alexander the Great. Well, short answer is actually no. It's no, but by the way, this is giving you pretty solid, decent chance to get the 10 times chance up hero. Because if each of these heroes have like, I don't know how many, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's like 20 heroes. Each of these heroes are having like 5% chance to be summoned. Alexander the Great is going to have 10 times more chance to get summoned, so rest of the heroes, the chance get reduced, and this in form of percentage, and Alexander the Great chance is going to get increased. This is how I actually get my Medusa back in the days. I wait for this summoning portal and I go for Medusa. I tried the same with Maria Curie, but before this portal come, I managed to summon her just like that, because you're still not losing the percentage to summon some of these heroes right there. Just this one is going to get 10 times chance up. Now, why is important? This thing is just clearing the confusion around the players. How fast you can actually get this hero. So if I can actually make a pool, since this times it 10 times chance up, I don't know if the math is going to be correct here, but imagine from Abraham to Vlad and this column, Achilles and William Wowens, is going to be one cube, which is going to have 33% chance. This one is going to be a second cube, excluding Alexander the Great, that is going to have 10 heroes inside and is going to have 33% chance. And Alexander the Great alone is going to have 33% chance to get summoned, just because of this 10 times chance up. This is sometimes how I look the thing, especially when we're having the 10 times chance up. The good thing here is the PT mechanics or the heroes that are 10 times chance up, there is just not many heroes here. First thing, very important, because if the game starts pushing more and more heroes, it actually inflates this 10 times chance up. So let me continue finishing just the PT mechanic, because I just get like start talking about something that's not related to that much. It's still related. If the first 5-star hero you get in a hero promotional event is not a promotional hero, then the next 5-star hero you get in this event is guaranteed to be one of the promoted heroes. Now, here's the thing. Here we're having just one hero, and this is Alexander the Great. I'm not quite sure here we're talking only for the Alexander the Great, because we're having in the arcane time portal, maybe this is also giving some confusion here, we also have this PT mechanic, which you can go and check it out. Every 100 activation, guaranteed 5-star hero. Pulling a 5-star hero resets PT counter. If the first 5-star hero you get in the hero promotional event is not a promoted hero, then the next 5-star hero you get in this event is guaranteed to be one of the promoted heroes. This guarantee carries over between reruns of the same event. So if, for example, you summon a 5-star legendary hero here, the next one is going to be one of the promoted one. And maybe this is one of the main reasons now when I get back the things in my head to be able to get the one of the S tiers of this game, and this is this bad boy, my Herpri. This hero, maybe this is the main reason I actually managed to get him, just because before that I managed to make a summon of a legendary hero in this arcane time portal, and right now in one of my previous videos I make a summon and I managed to get this bad boy, which is a very nice from point of the game, because you can continue summoning and not getting the hero here. It's same for the Egypt portal. Here you have like 2 heroes, Ramses and Cleopatra. Maybe I really don't want to make summons for the purpose of this video, so I'm just going to put it aside. But I think the next legendary hero I should get from here should be one either to be Cleopatra or to be Ramses. Both of these two heroes are absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. I really love them. S tier heroes, 100%. But what is the pity here? This is for allied culture events. If we check it out, the first 5-star hero, if it's not the promotional one, then the next 5-star hero you get from the event is guaranteed to be one of the promoted heroes. Now here is the thing, here you have like 2 5-stars, so it's going to be either Ramses or Cleopatra. On the other side, here you're having 1 5-star, so most likely it's going to be Catherine the Great. If this is a second legendary and the first one was not one of the promoted one. And here we're having Cleopatra and Nefertiti. So we have like 2 5-star. So in total, here is way more harder, for example, to get the 5-star hero from, for example, events like this, with the Catherine the Great. Here is again is going to be harder because you can get to Ramses, but you're looking for Cleopatra. And on the second strike, legendary hit, it can be Ramses again. Ramses is just part from these heroes here. And the third legendary from here, it can be Ramses again. So you see what I'm trying to say here. Now for here, when you have this legendary Alexander the Great, I'm expecting, or at least strongly believe, that this is actually the promotional hero. I'm not like 100% sure about this. So if I get, let's say, Caesar in the hero promotion event, it's not the promoting, then the next 5-star hero event is guaranteed to be one of the promoted heroes. But I want to point out something here that I think it was actually here. This guarantee carry over between reruns of the same event. So this is also very important because I'm not quite sure here we actually have this carry. So if, for example, right now we have Alexander the Great, I summon a 5-star hero. It didn't actually matter which one. And this event finish, and the next event we have, I don't know who, some hero we have in the next event. I'm not quite sure I'm going to strike the next event hero, or it can actually give me again a hero that is not part from the promoted heroes. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to test it. I have like 108 antimatters. I'm continue collecting more antimatters just for the purpose of this video. I'm going to try to see what is going to be. Okay, let me just buy those things right here. They are not part from these things, but yeah, still. So yeah, guys, let me just get back. Why players waste antimatter? Players summon during a weak season, chasing PT progression alone. Season value matters more than immediate random 5-star acquisition. Now here is the thing. Here mostly what I spoke with the people was mostly about this arcane time portal, and this is where the majority of the players are interested the most. Arcane antimatter scarcity punish impulsive summoning cycle. This is something else that I can tell you guys. But anyway, guarantee and PT are different systems. Again, there is just 2 different systems. I think I explained everything. You have every 100, for example, in the arcane time portal, every 100 summons you have guarantee a 5-star hero. But the other mechanic, this is the PT mechanic, the guarantee mechanic is we're having this thing here because I play many games and there is nothing like this. GG on Heroes of History Epic Empire, that they after all give you opportunity to get a 5-star, one of the 5 stars that are presented here, because to be fair, it's little hard, you know, because you have all these heroes and you have Catherine the Great, so you have chance to get one of these heroes and Catherine the Great. So yeah, so this will be for this video. I really hope I explained everything. Here I'm going to put one other video that it can be interesting for you. Go check it out. Let me know in the comments if you have any kind of questions. If you want to support my channel, you can become a member, get early access to my member-only videos. Also, get access to some of the streams that I plan to do in the future. I wish you a great day and see you in that video. Let's go.